Sorry about the delay, man. Welcome to RBT. This is RBT Rashid's video tube in conjunction with JC Rashid Music Jukebox Center. And I am Rashid Ahmed, coming live on social media, Google, Instagram, and other social media platforms. Welcome to another Rodcast. Picture up. Baby, are you ready to do this? Alright. You want to come on the air and we want to leave us RBT sitting. Let me turn this down a bit. Okay. What's going on, guys? Thought I'd come on the air on a Sunday night, give us something to look at instead of living in dire streets. Got some shows coming up. So we're going to stay tuned for them. This ain't a real picture up, really, per se. Because I want to discuss something that I'm working on. And I want you guys to join in the conversation, you know? Happy Shison, Sadiqis out there, my subscribers, welcome with open arms. My Rashid Bees, my subscribers, my Rashid Bees. We had fun on Rashid CyberTube yesterday. That was cool. Yesterday. Rashid CyberTube thing. There was a lot to look at. I told you it was long. It was long. Yeah, and very enjoyable. We had a nice time. Yeah, we had a very, very nice time, guys. And next Friday, look out for next Friday. Not next Friday, the following, because we're gonna have some fun again. Because it's gonna get intense. Because I want y'all to help me out with some things. Because I'm working on some creations. And speaking of that, I have. Give me a second here.
It belongs to the ladies right here somewhere.
Can I have it up to
Don't fight.
If you're pouring Kellogg's Corn Flakes, you've earned a special place on the front of America's favorite cereal. Sit down to a familiar face, the face of a Kellogg Corn Flake lover, the face of America too. When you sit down to America's favorite cereal, the face on the package is you. So sit down to a familiar face.
I have this let me a second. Invasion Blue Code. Invasion Blue Code. I want to talk about this a little bit. So y'all, because some of y'all question about this. A lot of y'all questioning about this Invasion Blue Code. And this might be interesting. Sweetie, what are you doing? Shit.
Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse present the Mickey Mouse Club. This portion is brought to you by...
In the name of Satan, the ruler of earth, king of the world, open wide the gates of hell and come forth to greet me as your brother and friend.
Now you see it, now you don't. Here you have it, here you won't. Oh, Diet Pepsi, one small calorie. Now you see it, now you don't. That great Pepsi taste. Diet Pepsi won't go to your waist. So now you see it, now you don't. Oh, Diet Pepsi, one small calorie. Now you see it, now you don't.
Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna love it in an instant. You're gonna love it in an instant. So good and frosty, rich and tasty. Carnation Instant Breakfast. You're gonna it in an instant. You'll also love that Carnation Instant Breakfast is now even easier to make with this free shaker mug. See specially marked boxes for mail-in offer details. Carnation Instant Breakfast. In regular and no sugar added. You're gonna love it in an instant.
So sit back, hang out. I should have, you know what? We should have made this Channel 48 picture up. That would have been kind of cool. That would have been kind of cool. Anyway, here it is right here. I wanted to talk about this right here. That's what this discussion is going to be about. All my creation right here. I created this. With my folks, my baby over here, my people, you know. And we're going to discuss it. What exactly is Invasion Blue Coat? What is it? What's it about? Well, like I said, it's the beginning of Robot Circus. There's an anime movie called Robot Circus. Yeah, exactly. That shit because we saw it a long time ago, this Robot Circus. We saw it a long time ago. And it started out really fucking good. Then it gets fucked up. Kind of like some jazz songs. When you listen to some jazz songs and you turn on jazz music and it's like, oh, I like this. And then later on in the jazz song it gets really distorted. And you're like, what the fuck is this shit? So you turn it off and then I always listen to the beginning of that jazz song. You know that? Because some of them start off so good, then they get fucked up. That's how Robot Circus was, the anime, in our opinion. I said it's on. You could just watch it. It's not even fucking. You could just go online and watch this shit. You know. You could just go online and watch it. It's just one of those goddamn movies. It's an anime movies. It's like. You know, it's not even here. It's just weird, but it started out. We're talking about the way it started out. It started out so fucking good. Like, it's so interesting. That's what you want to see. It's like they always say heavy metal in 1980s. The heavy metal was in 1970s. I think it was 1980s. Not the new heavy metal, 2000, whatever. Not that bullshit. I'm talking about the original one with the Taraki. Y'all know the fucking shit. And it's this huge glowing ball talking to this little girl. And this dome, this lidded dome had this little girl fright, and it's telling her these stories. And when you watch the movie, the anime, the heavy metal, we looking at the stories, the cartoon things. But the point of the matter is the issue with the little girl and the dome look way better, right, than all the stories that they're talking about. You know, a Jewish wedding and even the one about the Tarakian woman. That incident with the little girl scared like that and the ball coming close to her. You want to see that? What's that animation, you know? What I'm trying to say is that it's almost, don't quote me though, because in some cases not, that, yeah, the intro animation is better than the fucking, and that's what Robot Circus was like. You know, when that comes, it's like heavy metal, different stories inside one movie thing, animation. But the outskirts of it looks interesting. Like the little girl looks better than the stories. What if they made the whole movie like that? You know? That's interesting like that. Of the little girl being frightful of this glowing ball coming towards her. What if the whole movie was like that? That intensity. You know? That intensity like that. Why don't they make something like that? So you got heavy metal like that. You got Robot Circus, which is an anime movie that's like that. It starts out really interesting with this little boy running, and he talking to some other language, warning people. He running through the villages, and then he out there, and then, you know, he sees something and read it, and then he just start running and taking off and telling. Then it branch off into these bullshit stories. I want to make something like the such. Yeah, we want to create that interesting, that anticipated, segmented intro story. If you want to call it an intro story, I don't even know what the fuck to call it. It's like an intro story they never talk about. But it sets the stage. It gets you in the mood for what's to come. Like an appetizer, entertainment appetizer of what's to come. What if the whole fucking thing was like that? So that's what this is, right? Invasion Blue Coat. I know I can do it. I know I can. I know we can do it, guys. Yeah, I know we can. I know I can do this shit. I know I can put my head together here, and I can make something like that. The Thumbprint was the shit, and Road was really fucking. Road was yeah. But Thumbprint was the shit. If you could sit through it, a lot of people were scared of that. A lot of people were scared of Thumbprint, but nonetheless, with that being said, I know I could create something like that with that intensifying mood all the way through the movie. I want the animation to be bad. I want it to be bad. Now, what came later? What the interesting part about it is that invasion of the body snatchers fucking thing. That kind of came later. That idea came later. I necessarily don't want to. To be honest with you, I'm not going to imitate Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I'm not going to do that. But you have to admit, that's a hell of a fucking story. It's hard to emulate. You know? It's hard to emulate. I mean, the writer of Invasion of the Body said, how can you fucking... That's what I'm saying, sweetheart. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to... It's so many adaptations that they rip their movies off of to try to be like Invasion of Body Snatchers. It's hard to... I know I can do it. 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 They had a plant in there or something like that. Well, there's a Blue Coat class that has a plant too, but this plant is I don't want to be a whistle. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But at the same time, I want to come in and talk about this Invasion Blue Coat. I don't want to spoil it now. I want y'all to see what the plant is about, but it's not like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's not like it. Exactly, it's not like it. It's not like it by far, by fucking far, but shit, man.
Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blast, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts $10.99, sets $24.99, caps $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Passyunk. Get branded at the American Pants Company's brand name sale. Get branded with acid wash jeans in fantastic new colors. Jordache, Bill Blast, Sergio, Calvin Klein, Alessio, and Ginger from $29.99. Get branded at the American Pants Company with Zodiac sweatshirts $10.99, sets $24.99, caps $3.99. On sale now at the American Pants Company, Frankfurt, 69th Street, and Roxborough, and our new store at 12th and Passyunk.
It's another great idea from Cortina. Buy a medium pizza and get a small order of wings free. Or buy a large pizza and get a large order of wings free. This deal with appeal is good whether you want to eat right at Cortina, take the great taste home, or have your order delivered right to you. Cortina's pizza with pizzazz and their meaty wings are the ultimate fun foods for parties, get-togethers, and everyday meals. So enjoy them now. Cortina, 2215 Algonquin. If you haven't been there lately, you're missing the action.
Rockin' and we're boppin' and we're singing this song. At Robbins Diamonds, you can't go wrong. Gemscan shows you what it's all about. Robbins Diamonds takes the guesswork out. Rocks and Robbins. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Robbins Diamonds. Rocks, rocks. Get your rockin' Robbins Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Jerry's got a diamond in his beard.
Lots of people think that's really weird.
Get your rockin' Robbins Diamonds and we'll rock, rock, rock tonight. Rocks and Robbins Diamonds.
A cut above the rest.
A double pleasure's waiting for you. A double pleasure for double Miss Gum. A double great feeling, making you realize double is the one for you. Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Miss Gum. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double Miss Gum.
So sit back, relax. We're going to have some good conversation over this because we're going to tackle this Evasion Blue Code here. Find out what's going on with it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Because RBT, and the thing about it is it has to... Like you want to match it up, you know. You want to match it up around here because we're a retro station around here. I don't think you're gonna find any station like RBT Russian Video Tube when it comes to retroness. You know, we specialize in being retro around here, as being number one in retroness. I mean, we'll dig so far back it scares people, you know. So everything we do, like Evasion Blue Code, which y'all looking at, it has to match retroness. So I don't want to do, pop culture and all that fucking shit like they got on that Netflix shit and stuff. I don't want it to emulate that stuff. I wanted to have like Scanners, or what was the other one? Scanners or Ultra States, stuff like that. I want it to be kind of like that kind of flavor. I don't want it to be like this new fucking shit around Hollywood and this haunted, everything haunted house and all this bullshit. I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. The possession, and I think the last thing he had was this Satan thing, this demon thing in Hollywood, this new movie or whatever, possession. What the fuck? I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. Maybe because Hollywood shut down. Maybe that's what happened to it. Because you do know Hollywood shut down, you know. So, Hollywood shut down right now, and there's no telling when they're coming back. I don't know. So, you got a lot of people pissed off about the migrant situation with the immigrants coming here. So there's no telling what the fuck. You know, people very spiteful and vindictive. There's no telling how long this shit will go. I don't know. I can't fuck it. We can't call it. We really can't call it at this point, you know? We just gotta keep producing good entertainment. RBT gotta keep producing good entertainment, you know, and that's it. And not worry about like the odds and ends of what's going on. We can't feed into that shit, cause then we'll wreck out shit, you know. And we ain't trying to wreck out shit, you know. So they go here, let us mind your business around here, and we can continue with stuff, cause we let it get to us. We find ourselves, being in the same mind frame, and hey, I don't want to do nothing either. I'm in a bad mood. I don't want to do shit even. Like, you know, we thinking like everybody. Then when you turn around, we have nothing. You know, we have nothing to fucking look at. We have nothing to listen to. Because we adapting and thinking that's going on. We gotta be separate from that. Like the Bible say, you know, you gotta be separate from that. Live the scriptures. The scriptures over there. To us, the scriptures over. To you guys, the scriptures still in play. So either way, you keep living the scriptures, and you're gonna fit what's going on, you know. So we're getting very. This is a huge anticipation right here. This Invasion Blue Code. So we're making it up every day. Every fucking day, dude, we're working on that. Linda Lace, Invasion Blue Code, and what else we working on here? And a couple of other things, all at the same time. You know, we work on something, but you're working on a movie project, or any kind of project for that matter. Sometimes you may find you may get burned out. You may find out, hey, I'm getting burned out. Alright, it's good to have, you know, you still got the creative juices going, but the project you're working on, you burning out. You're like, I'm sick of doing it. What if you had a numbers of other projects, right? And that's what we do. I'm working on like 4 things at one time. So when I experience burnout with one of them, I could just step over to the other one and work on that. You know, so I'm never experiencing burnout on one project. Now, right now, Invasion Blue Code is hot. Yeah, Invasion Blue Code is real hot right now around here. There's no burnout to fuck with this shit. It's hot. And then we have Toxica. I gotta get y'all hit the Toxica, man. But you'll see what that is. You'll see what that is. That's not ready to be shown yet. But just expect Toxica. And that's something else I'm gonna talk to y'all about. Toxica. And so basically we're working on Invasion Blue Code, the Kung Fu Duck. Yeah, we're working on Kung Fu Duck. And we're just shifting around. I don't want to get burnt out, so that's what we're working on. When I get burnt out on one thing, I hop to something else. When I get burnt out on that, I hop to something else. Right now, it's Invasion Blue Code, which is up that ass right there. Invasion Blue Code, we up that ass. Next time we do a picture up, I'm gonna share some artwork with you guys on that watermelon plant that I made out of pistachio nuts. And I showed y'all that before. And I did some pictures of that I want to share with y'all. Probably on the next picture up. Y'all should get a kid. And then by that time, maybe we'll discuss what Toxica is, and I can share that with y'all. You know. But I'm trying to juggle all. I know probably y'all don't know what I'm talking about and all, but I'll show it to you guys so y'all understand better. But it's important that we shift around and not get comfortable with nothing, because you experience burnout. And that's something we're not trying to do, experience burnout. We're not trying to do it. And just sticking with one project every day, and you putting your heart into it every day. You know, it's possible. After a while, it's like I still got the zeal, but I'm just tired of looking at these faces and this. But if we got, it won't happen if we got numbers of projects. And that's what's going on here. Plus we got Long Gone. There's like a lot of shit, man. I don't like that feeling of having a lot of zeal, but I'm just sick of the project I'm working. I don't like that. So I figured, have a lot, you ain't gotta worry about it, Getting back to this, I don't want to for it to be like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So many people emulated that too much, but it is about an invasion. I can say that. It is about an invasion. I'm gonna tell you what I emulated this off of. What we're going through right now on the planet Earth with social media. It's along those lines. It's an invasion, but it's not an invasion where it's the end of mankind. Yeah, exactly. It's an invasion where it's changing. Yeah, things are changing. Things are fucking changing and shit. It's that kind of invasion. They don't know where it's coming from. In Invasion of the Body Snatchers, they knew where it's coming from. Here they don't know, but we know it's coming from the plant. Plants are very pungent, dude. They're very fucking pungent when it comes to story making. That's why The Little Shop of Horrors was such a success the way it was. Whether you know it or not, plants are very pungent, man, when it comes to storytelling. Jack and the Beanstalk. Well, now it keeps me there, Rashid and the Beanstalk. Y'all remember that? There's nothing like making a story with the plant is in focus. The plant is the issue. The plant is the issue. Now, for any writers out there who do a lot of like writing, if you make a story about a plant or whatever, you feel, for some reason, you feel funny. You feel different. You feel more motivated than if you write a story about a person. Like, say you get somebody who wants to write about like Freddy Krueger or even this Ted Bundy, like on Netflix, they got Jeffrey Dahmer and all the serial killer shit. If you write about something like a plant, you're motivated more for some strange reason, and your creative juices are flowing better than if you're talking about a person. Maybe that's the reason, right? Exactly. Maybe that's the reason why Invasion of Body Snatchers turned out to be so fucking good. Because that was about a bunch of plants taking over, you know. And boy, was that good. Yeah. I'm talking about the original one. I ain't talking about the original. I like the one with with Sutherland in it. I like that one. The one with Sutherland in it. That's the best one. I mean, I don't want to, and it's the opportunity so we can see the original, but I'm scared because I'm afraid I might like the original, and then the Sutherland one will die out, and I don't want to lose the Sutherland one. So I'm not going to watch the original one. I'm scared to. I'm careful, you know. I just don't want it to cover my head. Then I wind up liking that one instead of, because the Sutherland one just does it. That does the trick. You know, it just does the fucking trick. And I don't need to watch. You know, we don't need to watch the original one and all. I'm sure that's good. The original one is good. Then I think then the issue came up with this also that you made me laugh at this shit. Is that Invasion Blue Code, which y'all looking at the screen right there? It's fucking, I think too fucking much. You know? I think too fucking much. So I'm gonna tell you what I mean. And baby, you know we discussed this. And I'm just bringing it to the end. When you saw the Blob, okay? When you saw the fucking Blob, and you thought like, okay, it's this thing came from outer space, right? It's this thing came from outer space. 99% of the movies today that we enjoy, the science fiction or horror around that genre, we don't know the originality, the origination of it. Like, for instance, we don't know exactly where Predator came from. We don't fucking know, unless they did some movie that we don't know about. Because we didn't see all the predator cycles and shit. We didn't. We don't know how he got that way. Why is he fucked up like that? His face all fucked up. And Arnold Schwarzenegger said, "You one ugly motherfucker," and shit like that. We don't know how he got that way. You know? So when I'm getting back to the movie The Blob, when the Blob came, remember that old man had that stick and he poked the motherfucker and he started rolling up the stick, then it hit his arm, and that's, you know, that started all the fucking shit. That started all the We don't know where the Blob came from, dude. We don't know where the Blob came from. But the point of the matter is, what I'm trying to say is, look at the tremendous hit it was. It was a huge fucking hit. It was a mega hit, and if it wasn't for a Blob, it wouldn't be a lot of other movies. It wouldn't be no Gremlins if it wasn't for the Blob. The Blob started a whole array of aliens coming to Earth, invading and shit. Like, the Blob started all that shit. But the point I'm trying to make is that there is nothing that tells you where the Blob came from, other than it came from outer space. Okay, we got that. We don't know where the Blob came from. We don't know how Predator got his origins, how it became this ugly motherfucker. We don't know that. So when you're a writer, when you're a writer, and you're writing shit, and you get in your head, you got to be in debt with shit. When you're not paying attention to 99% of the movies and shows, even Broadway plays that we enjoy, they're not in debt with their shit, and yet they mega hits. But when you write your shit, you dig yourself in the ground thinking you gotta put all this info in this stuff. You ever notice that? Any writers out there? You ever notice that? So, Invasion Blue Code. I'm not gonna go into, right, we're not gonna go into depth. Like, all this, where did the plant came from? And shit. Like the Razor Body Snatchers. You know the plant came from outer space. You ain't gotta go into all that debt, like, where did it come from? What you mean it came from outer space? What part of outer space did it come from? Be more specific. Ain't no such thing as that with Invasion of Body Snatchers, dude. The fuck is this shit? It just came to fucking Earth and kicked everybody's ass. And everybody got fucked. In the end of the movie, everybody got fucked. It was the end of the world. straight into the world. Ain't no happy ending when Invasion of Body Snatchers. Not, yes, I'm saying, not the one with Sutherland on it. It's no happy fucking ending, dude. The world ended at the end of that movie. When y'all know when he held out his hand, his arm with his mouth open. That's the way it went on. So ain't no happy ending with that shit. So the world was over. The world got fucked up. Okay, all right. But and on top of that, you never know you don't even know where the fucking plane came from. You just knew they had a mission. We was watching your plane. Yeah, but where did you originate from? But yet, when you're a writer and you write shit, why you gotta make your shit all in depth? When the 99% of the shit we enjoy are not in depth. With nothing. You know? It gotta fit retro. And we gotta remember with this Invasion Blue Code right here, fuck the in-depth shit. A plant invaded this fucking world. An explosion happened. Okay? An explosion. Now, the planet didn't explode. I'm talking about Invasion Blue Code on the screen, guys. It was an explosion. Now, the planet didn't explode because if it exploded, there would be no Invasion Blue Code. How can it be? And so it's like if on the news they said a meteor came flying down to the planet Earth. And they had it on film or some shit. Like these guys in NASA saying they got UFOs on camera and all this bullshit. That's what happened in this movie y'all looking at on the screen, Invasion Blue Code. It was an explosion in space. And from that explosion, something was hurled to Earth. Like, say the story of Superman. Now, Superman comes from the planet Krypton that exploded, and he was hurled to the planet Earth. Now, it's not like that, because this explosion was right beside their planet, and because of the explosion, something popped out of the explosion and was thrown to Earth. It's a difference. And that's what happened on Invasion Blue Code. So, all of a sudden, something just appeared on this planet right here. I'm thinking about making a planet full of women. I'm thinking about that. I don't know. I have to wait and see. Because women hold interest. It's a lot of interesting things I could do with that if it's a planet full of women. I don't know. I have to wait and see. I just want it to be offbeat. I want it to be different. You know, I don't want it to be like your average animation of just common shit. I don't want it to be like anal flux either, but I want it to be off and shit. Like kind of like now I'm fucked up because you can't have anal flux. Anal flux was everything that's going on in there, but you didn't understand what it was. I don't want it to be like anal flux. I want it to be like normal life shit, but change is happening all of a sudden to everybody. Everybody's starting to look different, feel different. They don't know why. And yet this strange plant is still now. Whether they're gonna know, like, okay, look at this plant right here. Maybe this is the reason. They ain't gonna be that fucking smart. How they gonna know it's coming from the plant? How? Invasion of Body Snatchers. They told them. The plants told them, yeah, it's coming from us. And shit. This right here, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't want to fucking do that. That's all. I'm not going to do that. I don't think. Okay, I'm not going to do that, guys. So now here's the thing. Okay, if I'm not going to do that, then how? I don't know. I didn't write it yet. I'm making the scenes for it. Like right now, today we made like 3 or 4 scenes today. Yeah, so I'm just busy getting all the hard work out the way, the explosions, of how it came to the planet. We ain't got the fucking planet names. We ain't got the plant names. I just want to get the heavy shit out of the way. Because I already know when I'm right. And when it happens, I don't want no interruptions and shit. And now I got some interruptions because now I gotta create this and I gotta create that. So I gotta stop writing, and that'll be up my ass. I don't wanna do that shit. So right now we getting all the hard shit out the way. So then when the writing get kicked and everything, it can just go right on through. Cause I already know what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be very little dialogue in it. Very little dialogue. I never done a movie like that on RBT where I see video too. I never done a movie like that where it's like none second to none dialogue. Right. Absolutely. I never did that before. I never fucking done that before. This is the first movie like that. Invasion Blue Coat is the first movie like that, and it should be really something fucking to see, dude. Because I wanted to really make up for not having dialogue. Can I do it? You know? Can I fucking do it, dude? Can I fucking do it? That's the big question. That's the big question. That's the big question. I'm gonna have to do it. You see the point? I'm gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it.
Meet America's newest superhero, David Speed, Super Fuzz. He's a whiz in the pool hall, a marvel in the parking lot, and one of the best bullet catchers in the business. Meet Super Fuzz, the craziest cop this side of Inspector Clouseau. Super Fuzz, a blockbusting, high-flying, water-walking, smooth-talking, fleet-footed, skydiving, hard-driving, crime-fighting, all-American hero. Super Fuzz, just for the fun of it.
Blast off with K-Tel's Disco Rocket featuring the Silvers. 2 LPs of continuous originals with Wild Cherry. Henry, a true connection. The Miracles, Eddie Kendricks, Norman Connors, Wilson Plate Street Band, and KC. Originals, stars and hits with Rolls Royce. Disco Rocket from K-Tel.
Disco Rocket, $6.99 records, $8.99 tapes, available at Sears, Arnold's, Ward's, Woolworth, and Harmony House.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime at Bullwinkle's Family Food and Fun Restaurant. The most phantasmagorical good times this side of Moosylvania. Come see the beautiful fantasy fountain water show. See the daily stage performances starring Bullwinkle, Rocky, and his friends. It's Bullwinkle's. You'll come for the food, but stay for the fun. Bullwinkle's Family Food and Fun Restaurant. See you there.
Where are you gonna find all the hottest toys? On the planet Mars? No! On a mountaintop?
Hot we got at KB Toy Stores. It's the place to shop. You'll see all the latest
toys to choose from. Hot, we got it, KB.
Can't find that popular new toy? If it's hot, then KB's got it. And you'll find a big selection of the hottest toy hits every day at all of our convenient locations.
All the latest toys to choose from. Hot, we got it, KB.
It's the Wonder Jelly, Vaseline Petroleum Jelly.
It's a Wonder Jelly. As a lip shiner, leather refiner. In a first aid kit, it conditions the mitt. It's a Wonder Jelly. Like a dry skin cream, a foot softening dream. Takes out squeaks, waterproofs little cheeks. It's a Wonder Jelly. As a makeup remover, a chapped hand soother. It's 100% pure. Vaseline Petroleum Jelly.
The Wonder Jelly. Let it work wonders for you.
Goody, 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 goody. Goody got it, Goody got it. Sam Goody got it, Sam Goody got it, Sam Goody. Sam Goody got it.
We've got it. Summer savings at Sam Goody. Pick up Theater of Pain from Motley Crue, Invasion of Your Privacy, new from Rat, and Shaken and Stirred by Robert Plant. On sale now, only $6.99 each. Store-wide summer savings at Sam Goody.
Goody, Goody, Sam Goody got it. Goody, Goody. Sam Goody got it, Sam Goody got it.
Sam Goody. Got it.
But it's gonna be really goddamn awesome, dude. It's gonna be really offbeat, really off character from the normal movie thing. It's gonna be like Bala Nest. Like Bala Nest is ballerina girls, little girls, and there's no dialogue in it. It's gonna be like that, Bala Nest. And y'all know y'all saw Bala Nest when this came on, you know, ballerina girl, all that's promoting domination. Y'all know that. I ain't gotta tell you what that shit is. Y'all know. This shit gonna be awesome. Less dialogue. Too much fucking talking any damn way. Too much fucking talking. Everybody got something to fucking say, but nobody got something to say. Nothing to say. Too much fucking talking in the damn way. Why is that? Do anybody know? No. Well, some people that's talking, see what I'm talking about. If they talking. Everybody got something to say, but nobody got nothing to say. So, there you go with that. I'm excited about this because it's the next big project. Don't know if I'm gonna finish it before Station is over though. We don't know. We might not. We gotta wait and see. I ain't rushing because I'm going with Charlie Brown, the creator of Charlie Brown. See, you gotta take your time. You gotta take your time, man. Gotta take your time. You don't take your time, you're just wasting your time. You don't want to waste your time. You know, it's just fucking on my mind, dude. On my mind. Oh, shit on your mind, dude. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the shit. I'm excited about it. Nothing like a good mystery horror. Because it's horror. It is horror movie. Yeah, you don't even know this, but it's a horror movie, dude. It's a horror movie, man. You're talking about a fucking invasion, you know? And I based it off what we read. And another thing I want to talk about. Whether you know it or not, whether y'all want to admit it or not. 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 We've been invaded by social media. If social media was the body of a plant, like invasion of body snatching, we'd be off. Everybody be fucked right now. I swear, everybody be fucked. Say I'm lying. Say I'm full of shit with that. Dude, if this social media was a plant, cell phone shit, all this shit, we'd be fucked, dude. You're not even realizing that we're being invaded, right, with technology. We're being invaded with technology. They got this new commercial on YouTube that's going around about this monster eating that fucking thing. Did y'all see it? And this little girl saying we don't need no. It's stupid as fucking commercial. They ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do a goddamn fucking thing. Well, I hope they put a lot of money into that. Fuck you mean we don't need nothing? Only a black little girl will say that. You know, we don't need anything. Only a black person will say that. I mean, that's crazy as fuck, man. You fucking don't need nothing. Make this better. We know. Only a black person. They will put an Afro-American in and see some shit like that. Stupid ass shit. Good animation, though. I hope they really put the animation to some good use than that bullshit. Because that's some excellent animation if they make a movie with that shit. I mean, that'll be a hell of a movie. They need to think like that with that animation. That's some awesome animation there. But to make it like that, like talking about some shit that don't make sense. We don't need nothing else. So we come the fuck on. Social media is evolving and growing, and that's something you cannot stop. I don't give a fuck how good you are or how much you want it to stop. It ain't gonna happen. It's always gonna be evolving to something better. I mean, come on, man. I don't know where they get these fucking commercials from sometimes, you know? Makes you think. I want this movie right here, and when it's time to show it, it's gonna be a huge opening. It ain't gonna be that huge, but I want y'all to come around and look at it, man. I don't want y'all to treat it like some of you fuckers treated Thumbprint. I don't want it to be like that. I want y'all to pay attention to this shit. I don't want y'all to treat it like you treat Thumbprint, dude. Scared of it, fucking shit. A lot of y'all scared of my damn shit, man. I can't figure that out, So, you know, it's like that, man. I want y'all to come look at it. Yeah, Hollywood shut down, man. Yeah, Hollywood shut down that shit. There's no telling when they coming back. There's no telling. There's no telling when they coming back, dude. So, everybody watching reruns and repeats, that'd be fucking weird. Who knows what's gonna come from that? Just thinking off beat about shit, because I'm saying when this opens up, I want y'all to come and look at this movie right here. And if Hollywood shut down, you see what I mean? It's gonna look kind of odd. It's gonna look kind of odd. Because we got Cyber Rock. We don't need Hollywood. We got Cyber Rock. That shit is Cyber Rock. So we got Cyber Rock, they got Hollywood. Then there's Bollywood, then there's Tollywood, and all this shit. I don't know about they shutting down. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know, yeah, that's how about this. I do know one thing, we ain't gonna rush this here. I felt when Thumbprint was done, I guess we all around here now, DC, I'm speaking about us around here, I guess we did feel a kind of pressure there to get Thumbprint done. I mean, we didn't have exactly a due date like what Walt Disney been through when he made Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And he said, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care. It has to be done the right way. If we're not ready yet, we're not ready yet. It's not like that. Like, we gotta do things, but at the same time, it's like we kind of felt pressure a little bit when Thumbprint was done. We kind of felt like, okay, we're under some kind of pressure right here. We're under some kind of, I don't want it to be like that with Invasion Blue Code, with this right here, which I'm looking at the screen. I don't want it to be that fucking way, man. So I don't give a damn how long this takes. We're gonna take our time with it. I don't give a damn, because I want RVT's content to get better and better. I want it to get better and better. I don't want it to be okay. Like some Hollywood movies. I don't mean to pick on nobody. I don't mean to pick on nobody. But some movies come out the same shit. Sometimes when these movies come out, it's like, okay, it's the same shit. It's a different movie. But it's the same it's the same thing. I don't want it to be like that, I don't want it to be like that. I want this to be better than Thumbprint. I mean, I want it to be just as good as Thumbprint, right? But I want it to be, you want to grow, you want to fucking grow and shit. And if it's the same, then what the fuck, man? I want it to grow, man. Most of all, I want it to be retro. I want it to be, we don't have, like I said yesterday, we don't have Grindhouse. We have roast films. So I want it to be a roaster. The Vietnam War. Like this song right here. The Vietnam War shit. 1970s. Hammer films, Grindhouse. The Vietnam War. This music right here. Looking at Vietnam War pictures and shit like that. Because whether y'all know it or not, we living in something, dude. The only difference is that everybody's scared today. That's the only difference. No, actually, it's two things going on here too. the number one thing is we don't have anything. Like they took away our TV set and that fucked everybody up. Now nobody know how to act as far as image wise of like the correct way for the American to act anymore. Because when they took away the TV set, they got rid of American image. Now all the image is coming from devices for people with money. So they're going to project themselves as being somebody. Ain't no way they're going to pay for something like social media or Netflix or whatever, then go on it and be an ordinary person. There's no fucking way. So you got people that's paying money for these cell phones and all whatever, all in the industry. So when they stand in front of their camera, they're going to project themselves like God. Whereas when we had television, everything was in order of how American, India, and Russia, how everybody should act. We don't have that anymore because they destroyed it. You know? So that's some deep shit in itself. So around here, we retro. We don't need this shit anyway, because number one, we was a Christian back then. We was following the Bible, so the Bible says stay away from the world, stay away from the way people act in the world. So we got no problem with now. It's like I said, this is Karate Kid for the Christian. This time period right here is like the Karate Kid. Because everything that they might miss, we don't, because we never had it. God told us to stay away from it, so we ain't missing shit. And it fits that this is Armageddon starting. But that's just what we believe. I'm not going to go into detail about it. And this on the screen, the Razor Blue code got to be roast. Got to be a grindhouse. It got to be matching this song right here, Vietnam War. It got to be like the Vietnam War. President Johnson of the United States of America. President Johnson. Interesting president. Number one president. My kind of president. Johnson was my kind of president. Even though he fucking quit. He's like, he ain't doing this shit. I ain't doing this shit. Then Nixon came over here and said, no, I'm cleaning up his mess. No, guess what? And you see what he did. You know all this fucking shit. President Johnson, he's my kind of president. That's our kind of president. President Johnson. That's our kind of president around here. One of the best presidents next to Kennedy, President Johnson. And fucking Churchill. You need Churchill around this motherfucker. If Churchill was still alive, none of this bullshit would be going on all over the world. You out of your fucking mind. And this is Churchill. If Churchill was alive, we wouldn't be going through half this bullshit. And everybody know it. But nonetheless, don't talk about this fucking shit. This ain't politics and shit like that. I'm talking about what's on this fucking screen right here, dude. But this is bullshit. Sometimes it's best to keep your opinions to yourself, man. That's right. We're gonna mind our business. It's all about minding your business, dude. We stay out of trouble that way. Not that it matters if we tell our opinion, but we RBT watch these video too, so we ain't got nothing to say about nothing. You don't hear about the news anchors speaking their opinion, do you? Unless you're looking at some kind of one of those news anchors like Haney or whatever, this fucking shit. But not no local news or world news motherfuckers can't express their opinions about shit. So this RBT, we can't do it. We can't do it. But this is still talk radio right here. And, you know, it's a lot of pissed off people right now, man. I mean, man. Oh, Lord Jesus. We got pissed off motherfuckers up in here. So please be careful, man. I swear to you, be careful as a motherfucker. We got pissed off motherfuckers from one end to the earth to the next in every goddamn country. So please be careful, guys. That's all I can say, man. We'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. We got some pissed off motherfuckers around this planet Earth. Please be careful. Please. I am not shitting you about that. But then again, I always say, mind your business. You got nothing to worry about. Mind your business. Worry about the food on your table at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? In other words, worry about the meat on your table when the nighttime comes. And that will carry you over through all this bullshit, dude. Because if you don't, it's going to just drive you crazy. And then you're going to just roll your fucking life, man, off of people that don't even know who you are. Because the only reason why you know who they are is because of that goddamn news shit and everything, but they don't know who you are, and yet you here ruining your fucking life. Now, did that make any sense? Mind your business, guys. Because all you're gonna do is drive yourself fucking crazy, man. I swear to God. And Lord knows you don't need to be more crazy than what you are. And everybody, all of us, man, Ain't it fucking worth it, man. Ain't it fucking worth it. It's not even worth it. Well, it's to the point, I think if a huge cob of shit fall on the planet Earth, nobody will say a fucking word about it, dude. I never saw this generation this quiet before. I've never seen it before. Fucking amazing. I mean, if a huge piece of cob of shit fall down from heaven above, people probably still won't see nothing about it. Unfucking believable, man. Ain't nobody got nothing to say about it. Nothing was going on. I mean, it's so fucking hilarious, dude. I never seen it this quiet before in my entire life. Everybody's that scared of losing what they got, dude. Everybody that scared? I guess everybody living like a Rockefeller, huh? I guess so. Because everybody's scared of losing what they got. Motherfuckers ain't got shit. And they still scared to lose what they got. I don't understand that one, but if that's the deal, then that's the fucking deal. But, I mean, nobody ain't saying nothing about nothing. As long as nobody say nothing about nothing, the more things will get worse, That's just the way it is. Nobody's speaking their mind. If this is back in these days right here, this bitch right here, singing this song right here, if it was back in these days, man, people would be speaking, screaming all out on the street and every fucking thing else, dude. I mean, they get these little group meetings and town meetings. That's not what I'm talking about. Fuck that group meeting and town meeting shit. You want to be out on the street doing it. You want to create a ruckus. You want to be heard. People, as soon as they see you with signs in some kind of auditorium, ain't nobody gonna listen to that shit. Ain't nobody gonna listen to that shit, man. But then again, that's just the way it is. And that was funny. Walk Like a Man should be the American anthem, the new American anthem and shit. That's some crazy shit to say. Yeah. The song Walk Like a Man, Talk Like a... They should make that American anthem and shit. That's crazy as fuck. That's some crazy shit to say. Walk Like a Man should be the American anthem. That's crazy. But you know, we ain't got no sense around this motherfucker, man. Shit. Walk Like a Man should be. But I tell you what though, I tell you what. It's not a situation I can say it's gonna get better, guys. It's gonna get better. I'm not gonna say nothing like that. I'm not gonna say nothing like that, man. Because this is we don't know the results from this shit, man. You know, usually when people get comfortable, that's when shit happens, you know? Right now, ain't nobody getting comfortable right now. It's just happening. Once the comfort sets in, who knows what it's gonna be like? Who knows what the fuck this world gonna be like once the comfort set in there? It's okay. You're used to it now. You know, I'm used to this now. There's no telling what the fuck this world gonna be like, dude, when the comfort set in. I don't know, man. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know, dude. That's why I say it's best to just mind our business, dude. That's the only fucking way. That's the only way we're gonna survive this shit, man. Because this is a rich man thing going on here. You know, it's just that simple. This rich man thing going on here. So, one of those fucking things, man. But one thing's for sure, people are so on the edge. Be careful when you dealing with each other, man, because everybody in shock right now. And once the comfort sit in there, and once the shock go away, there's no telling how this world gonna be, dude. It's just no telling, man. There's no telling. I don't even want to state we're not even going to state our opinion about shit. We're not going to do it. It's not worth it. It ain't going to mean shit anyway. Nobody get a fuck about us around here, so fuck it. It ain't like it means something, shit. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all Rashid B's know what I'm talking about. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about us. I've been saying that shit. But anyway, let's get back to shit. Let's get back to shit. Fuck it, man. Where is stop fucking with that. It's better to be fucking that. You can't really call it. You can't really call it. Can't really call it. I'm really looking forward to this movie. I'm telling you, it's not going to be like the Invasion of Body Snatchers. It's not going to be the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I I swear, people rip that off too much for us to make this like the Invasion of the Body Snatchers too. But one thing I do admit, you're so tempted. I mean, you're so fucking tempted to make it like the Invasion of Body Snatchers. But no, be original with your ideas, you know? It's about being original. You don't want to adapt nobody's creativity like that, you know. Some people it works, you know, some people it works. But others, you know. We try to be original around here. We're gonna do something crazier than the Invasion of Body Snatchers, man. We're gonna do something crazier than that. Like for instance, this planet right here is red. You ever heard of a red planet? It is Mars. The fuck is this? Mars? No. It's a red planet that's like the planet Earth. It's that simple. If you adapt Earth too much, people expect too much when they look at the movie. And I don't want them to expect too much. Because this is our version of reality. A different reality. Just because the planet Earth is the way it is, with so many people on it living a certain way, that doesn't mean it's the way. It could be a better way. How do we know if we never lived it? Or how do we know what is more? How do we know if we never created it? Of our perception of, okay, what about living this way instead of the other way we've been through? What about living this way? Or living that way? What about that? Why will you live? It has to be, as soon as you see the planet Earth, and then the movie come on, okay, you expect to see people act in a certain way. Think about it. But if you see a strange planet, a strange offbeat planet, then when a movie comes on and you see people, you don't expect them to be our kind of lifestyle. You expect, okay, I can understand if it's a different kind of lifestyle now. I can understand. That's why it's a red planet, because I don't know what the fucking direction that this blue code gonna go in. Invasion blue code. But we're not gonna make it like the planet Earth. We're not gonna make it like the planet, but it's going to be humanity. It's gonna be regular humanity. Like for instance, some people, they don't put American flags in their movies. We rarely put American flags in our movies. We never put American flag in our movies. Because once you see that, they expect people to act a certain way. So they come off with different kind of flags. Like we saw that one anime movie, it had a different flag. Like, what country is that? Well, they had to do that. Because now you're getting a grab. See, once they identify with what they're used to inside of animation or whatever, that's when expectations come into play. They supposed to do this. They supposed to think like this. They supposed to act like this and shit like that. And you gotta get off that shit. That's why it's a rated planet like that. Who is to say, just because this planet Earth right here from space is blue, they used to call it the big blue marble in the 70s. I don't know what the fuck they call it now. They call it any damn thing. But they used to call it the big blue marble. As soon as you see it, you expect people to act a certain way. Unless you're looking at one of those gothic movies, like Escape from New York or some kind of apocalypse movie, when everything's a certain, then you gotta understand. But in those movies, they still acting like people, like regular people, you know. Well, this is gonna be different. Invasion Blue Code is gonna be different. That's what I mean. It's gonna be different. It's not going to be like the obvious. You know, here's the planet Earth. Oh, here's another invasion. We saw that with the Blob. We saw that with the invasion of body snatchers. We saw that with Independence Day. We saw, I mean, how many times you going to see that shit? How many times you going to see it? The day the Earth stood still. We go on and on. I mean, we go on and on and on. Martians invading Earth. Martians invading Earth. Oh, come off that shit, man. Come off that shit. If people still, if that's still selling, and that's still the shit, that's fine. But come off that shit, man. You gonna do better than that. You gonna create something better than that. This is the world of creativity. You can't come off with something else. That's Invasion Blue Code. We're gonna come off with something else. We're gonna come off with something else. I mean, come off that shit. How many times, dude? How many fucking times? Ain't you tired yet? Like, aliens coming to Earth, E.T. for Christ's sake. I mean, everything turn around. I mean, come on. I mean, how many times? Ain't you tired of it? This could be different. I don't know. What it's gonna be, I don't know. But it's gonna be different than that. Yeah, it's gonna be like that fucking shit. And this is a movie like Thumbprint. You know, this is our masterpiece right here. So we're gonna take our time with it. You know. And I know it's gonna match this music right here. It's gonna match this music right here, dude. It's gonna match this music. This is retro. It's a retro animated movie, and it's gonna match this music right here, man. You know, you just think shit, you know what I mean, guys? You think shit. You just think stuff. We got big plans, dude. I just hope you guys hang in there with us. Hang in there with me, so we all can see this shit unravel. If y'all don't hang in there with me, y'all gonna miss everything, you know? Y'all gonna miss everything. Now I don't want y'all to miss shit. I really don't want y'all to miss nothing, man. This is not the real life. You know this ain't the real life. You know this ain't the real life, man. This is bullshit, you know it. They was coming out screaming at her politicians, was coming out telling the truth. Right on top of them telling lies. I mean, it's crazy how they did that shit. The politicians screaming out, then the next story is the regular news. Then here come a politician screaming out, telling the truth. And then the next thing is the regular news. It's like, how could they do that, man? I mean, how could they do that? That's some crazy shit. So, I told you I'm gonna make this. I told you that I'm gonna make this something, guys. I couldn't fuck with Hollywood. Remember? I couldn't fuck with Hollywood, but I said I'm gonna make that something. So we're gonna keep it going. That's the point. We're gonna keep it going. I told you I'm gonna make that something. I can't fuck with Hollywood. But I told you I'm gonna make it something. So we're gonna keep going and mind your fucking business. Mind your business, man. Just trust me on this. Mind your business. So we're gonna head on out. And I'm gonna try to have that the mellow plants that I'm talking about that are made out of cashew nuts, and Invasion of the Body Snatchers inspired me to make them out of cashew nuts, pistachio nuts. I did some paintings of that, some pictures of that. I want to show y'all that. I'm gonna try to bring it on the next picture up, okay? And don't forget, we got a show this Friday. You know, see if y'all can high-tech it over here. Alright, we're going to see what's going on. Nothing's quoted, guys, but we're going to see. Because the way the world is going on, we don't know what the fuck is jump, you know what I'm saying? So nothing's quoted. So we're going to see what happens. Alright? And y'all keep coming here. We're going to keep touching ground with shit. Alright? And let's just see what happens, dude, from day to day. And I'll be talking to you guys soon, and y'all have a nice evening. Goodbye.